to question number 112 related to lease accounting. Uh, the ask of this question is what amount in total would be charged to hyper company statement of profit and loss? So we need to calculate how much we will charge to PNL as at 30th September 2014. All right, this is the ask of the question. Uh, During the year ended 30th September 14, 30th September 14, a hyper company entered into the following transactions. On first, so this is the year end, on 1st October 13, they entered into a contract to obtain the right to use an asset for a 5-year lease. The contract meets the definition of a lease under IFRS 16 leases, all right. An initial payment of 90,000 was made. So we made a deposit of 90,000 on commencement of the lease, being the first of 5 equal annual installments. So this is the first installment that was paid on the very first day, and there will be another four. So total we have 5 installments on the first day of the year. The lessee will be paying. The present value of the future lease payments. Present value of future lease payments is 250,000. The right of use asset has a 5-year useful life, so 5-year lease, and we have 5 years of useful life. The asset's useful life is also 5 years. Okay, so that means the depreciation will be on 5 years because we have 5 years lease. All right. The lease has an implicit interest rate, so interest rate is also given. It is 16%. All right. Okay. On 1st August 14, Hyper Company made a payment of 18,000. So, 1 year on 1st August 14. Okay, so there is another lease. Okay, this is one lease, and then there is information about another lease. They are saying that on 1st August 14, uh, they made a payment of 14,000, 18,000. Yeah, 18,000 for a 9-month lease. So we have a 9 months lease for an item of excavation equipment. Hyper wishes to utilize the exceptions available under IFRS 16 leases. All right. I think the relevant information is this 18,000 of payment they have made for a lease, and it's a 9-month lease. Uh, all right. Nothing else is mentioned here. So maybe for the second lease, on 1st August, so we only have 2 months in this period, no, in the first year because books closes on 30th September 14. So for 2 months, I think what we should do, 18,000 is the payment, and it is a 9 months lease. So we will divide it by 9. So every month we have 2,000 of um, depreciation. But because in this reporting period for the year 14 ending on 30th September, we only have 2 months, August and September. So we will multiply it by 2. So 4,000 is the depreciation charge for second lease. And for the first lease, we will calculate it here. Okay? First lease. So two things we charge into the P&L, interest and depreciation. So how much will be the interest? We will take the present value and we will multiply it by the interest rate. Okay, so 40,000 is the interest for the whole year, and the depreciation will be on 20 250,000 is the present value of future lease payments. So remember, it's there are five installments, yearly installments at the beginning of the year. So 250 is the present value of future lease payments. That means for the remaining 4 years of the installments, and one installment we have already paid, which is 90,000. So we need to consider this also. So this will be our depreciable base, 340,000. And then the number of years is 5, which is the, you know, it's a 5 years lease, and also the useful life is also 5 years. So we will divide it by 5. So 68,000 will be the depreciation for lease A, or first lease, and depreciation. So interest plus depreciation, 108,000 will be the P&L charge for lease 1, and 4,000 is for lease 2. So how much will be the total? 108 plus 4, it will be 112,000. All right, 112,000 is our answer.